Good Airman, well, we have three core values: integrity, service, and excellence. Integrity in everything you do, service before self, and excellence in everything you do. So those are the three core values we try to live by, and Evan definitely meets those standards. He deployed with a team of 13, we call them defenders, or security forces members from our squadron, and they combined with a couple hundred other security forces members throughout the whole Air National Guard and active duty, and they made up the Expeditionary Security Forces Squadron in Afghanistan.
I was a part of a outside the wire crew. We went around, did patrols, basically waiting in response to any sort of attack, terrorist threat, escorting. It was early in the morning, around 04:30. We broke wire on foot, and we were en route to check out digging on the side of the road and a few other places to make sure that it wasn't in placement of IEDs. We came across the field that had in fact been laid with mines. One of our patrol members stepped on one, setting it off, and at the time we'd been receiving enemy indirect fire, mortars, rockets. We spread out, ended up putting down a 360-degree security to make sure we weren't getting set up for an ambush. When we heard that one of our airmen had fallen and was injured and still living, myself and Airman Yannick Koenig rushed to Staff Sergeant Russell Logan's call for help, saw that he needed serious medical attention. We applied combat tourniquets to his legs to prevent him from bleeding out, and were in the process of moving him when another gentleman stepped on another landmine. At this point, we began to realize that we were more than likely in a minefield. It was a very stressful situation, considering you have no idea where the landmines are. You're just trying to step and hope that you don't get one yourself, and if we do, that's more people down, more people injured, and fortunately for us, it turned out a lot better than it could have been. When you get in that type of environment, your bond is a little bit closer, and then when you go through something very stressful like that situation, you become a lot closer. And at that time, it really hit home to realize we're in a foreign country. At any time, our life or limbs can be taken. And unfortunately, that day, one of his was taken, but he did get to keep his life. He went home to his daughter in Tennessee.
Emergency room physician, attending physician, accredited the expert application of the combat tourniquet applied by Airman Stevens for saving the life of an individual that was bleeding profusely from the knee down. There's a man alive today because of what he did. He could have not performed his duties as well as he did. He could have not put that tourniquet on as well as he did. He could have froze up and not responded to the individual when he needed him, but he didn't. He did all those things he was trained to do and supposed to do. And if it wasn't for him, there would be one less member in the Air National Guard today because of him. It wasn't a thought of, oh, I'm in this bad situation. It was, how do I take care of my fellow airmen and get them safe and get them fixed up? So they just reacted as they were trained. It's really heartening to see someone that's trained so hard, especially someone that's so young. He's 21 years old. And you wonder if, like I said earlier, I've been in 26 years. I wonder if I would respond as well as he did, or others would do.
Coming up on this award, I'm accepting it for the gentlemen that are not fortunate enough to be here with me, that worked together and helped me bring that person back. We did it together.